What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Another Tuesday night Collectors Enabled. I'm actually here this week. Not that it mattered last week, as the show was awesome. So welcome back again. Thank you for joining us. We got John, Shane, and we have a special guest tonight. We have Aden, who is in the dark with his. I can see the Batman portrait better than Aden, but
yeah.
it's a true bat cave. But
Right.
thank you everyone for chilling. I want to go ahead and just kind of turn things over to John and Shane and let them run the show tonight, since I've been a little bit out of commission. But John, what do we have on the docket tonight?
Well, first of all, let's not skip over your grail you acquired last week.
Oh yeah. So I guess it kind of worked out. My internet really wasn't working. I had a lot of people messaging me like, "Oh, internet outage." Actually, in reality, it wasn't, and I was so pissed. I was sitting here for like 45 minutes trying to get in, and then I literally just like threw my computer across the room. I said, "Screw it." At the same time, I went downstairs. I'm like, "I'm just gonna go to sleep," and wife's like, "Okay." And just as I was falling asleep, she started going into labor, having like really bad pain. I was like, "Oh, you're fine, you're fine." And then it wasn't fine. So went to the hospital, and luckily I have family in town. And so they came and hung out with my son while he was sleeping. And that was about midnight. And at 5 a.m. we had a baby. So everything is great. Yeah, it's very quick. A lot quicker. Yeah. A lot quicker. And everything turned out really great. Wife's doing great. Baby's doing excellent. As I was telling the guys beforehand, actually sleeping the appropriate amount of time that they should be for a 1 week old. And, we're really blessed and happy, and everything's great. And appreciate you guys for being here, and all the kind words and all that stuff. So very much appreciate that.
Yeah. Shane, what's new with you? Anything new?
I bit the bullet and I pre-ordered Tarn.
You did.
Yeah, I got him through the Todd Father. So
you finally made the decision, huh? After deliberating last week.
Well, it wasn't the fact of do I want to get them. It's the fact of trying to look at the space you have, figure out how big these motherfuckers are going to be and how many you could fit. Because the last thing you want to do is buy too many, then you can't fit them. Then you got to sell them for half price.
Right.
So.
Yep, that's right.
Like
pretty much.
So I figured, you know what, I'm going to get them. So let's just do it.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. What about you, Aden? What's new with you? So this is your first time actually on camera. We were just talking about that. It won't be your last, I can tell you that.
Right. No, I'm trying to delve into the movie genre. I'd like to get a couple of the Iron Man half-scale pieces. Like I was telling you before, I like to go ahead and get the Dante half-scale. I'm trying to get away from comic and get more into movie stuff. Because, I mean, let's face it, the movie stuff is just looking phenomenal compared to the comic stuff. So, but yeah, I've got about 10 statues, but these things are massive, like third scale. This fucking War Tank, Hulkbuster, Sentinel Dio. I mean, everything in my room is massive, so it's pretty much like a third scale, yeah. So
I was gonna pull that up because we were kind of talking about this. Was this the Dante you're looking at?
That's the one, yeah. And I want to get the black label, which is that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Holy, what is this?
That's I don't know that I've ever seen this.
Here we go. I know that.
Don't even start.
No.
He's gonna try to get it before.
Hold on. Tell me what it is first, because I truly don't know what this is.
Whenever Mike says, "Tell me about this," that's it.
No, this is so this you can get. There's two versions. So the half scale comes in polystone, or you could do this is silicone with rooted hair. So the rooted hair version is the black label. It's almost like real leather. The attire is like real leather. See right there, you can tell the difference.
Yeah.
It's man, that black label though, it's phenomenal. But it's waitlisted, sold out.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I'd
like to get that one there.
Aden, is this half scale or third scale?
Oh no, that's half. It's half scale.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Yeah. But they have another one, the Virgil. I don't know if you saw that one that I posted. I wish they would have made that half scale to match this. That would have been, that would have looked really good to have these across the room facing each other, that would have been pretty sweet. But yeah, this is a nice piece here.
Now we were talking before the show because you're talking about this, and you were also looking at trying to find
Yes.
a T800.
Yes.
And
Ooh.
I was kind of talking to you about this because I know when this initially the final product was shown, a lot of people were kind of griping with, I think mainly the rooted hair. I think the sculpt's okay, but you want to kind of talk about this, Aden?
Is this half scale also?
Mm-hmm.
Where have I been?
Yeah, that's half scale.
Yeah,
You've
this
had
has
no
been out a while.
internet for the last fucking week.
That's true.
No,
Cheap son of a bitch.
no, this is pretty much waitlisted, pretty much
Yeah.
everywhere. I did tell Aden a place where it is still available, and I won't say that, and just because we know how that goes when we announce stuff online, stuff dries
shit.
up.
Mm-hmm.
But
No, but this one, like you said, you know, the hair is kind of weird, but I think in the proper lighting, you could kind of hide that. Now this comes in two versions. You could do the battle damage one, which I don't really care about the blood and guts and all that stuff. So I think this is fine. You know, you could do this one. It's fine.
yeah, because I'm trying to think, what is Prime 1? Was this their first silicone head sculpt that they've done, or have they done any prior to the Terminator?
Not quite sure. I think they've done another silicone before this.
I'm just trying to recall
I can't
because
remember. No, the
Actually,
Dante
that's a
one,
good
right?
question. What Prime 1 silicones are out there?
I think they did another silicone before this one. Can't remember though.
Has this actually shipped yet, or is this?
Yes.
yeah, people
Yes.
got this in hand. That's why people were kind of griping about it. But
Oh, I see. Just
let
generally not liking it.
me see if I can find an in-hand photo real quick.
Are we going to be doing a Prime 1 versus Dark Side again this week?
Oh
So-
God, here we go. Dark side.
Dude, I missed that whole thing. That's okay, probably for the best.
Jason said you were ducking him.
Yeah, you know, I'm over it at this point. It's not something I'm probably going to get from either company, and so if you like it, get what you want to get. There's more interesting statues out there right now. I think that's like the most boring statue that we can argue about.
True.
Maybe.
If you got that Terminator though, the sunglasses with the red eye is the way to go.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's badass.
It's fucking badass.
You don't happen
Now,
to have the endoskeleton, do you, Aden?
No, actually, I was looking at that too. But the thing that I noticed on that one is he leans forward quite a bit, and it's very concerning. I don't know if you've seen the photos, but if you look at it straight on, it looks great. From the side, it looks weird. I was like, I don't know about that, man. It's kind of geriatric freaking T800.
Here we go. It actually doesn't look too bad from other photos I've seen.
It looks pretty good.
With the glasses on, it covers up, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, like from that angle, it kind of looks weird, but they did a pretty good job. I'd say 90% likeness.
Yeah.
You think 90?
Yeah, 85. 90.
I mean, with the sunglasses on, it looks obviously a lot better. But
right.
without, I give it an
Now-
80.
Now, are you gonna spend the $400 or $500 for the real leather jacket, Aden?
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah.
That was ridiculous.
Fuck. What? I didn't even see this shit. What the hell?
Yeah, it's a separate accessory you can buy on Prime
Oh,
1.
God. Like you're dressing up a fucking Barbie doll. No, fuck that. I don't need that shit. Just give me the statue.
See, there's without the glasses. That's
Yeah, that looks weird. But I
Yeah.
think and one thing that I've noticed on Terminator pieces is they kind of go off of a specific scene from the movie, which people want it to look like the poster. And a lot of the times it's not supposed to look like the poster. It's supposed to look like a scene in the movie where he kind of looks like he's prosthetic, you can tell. And that's why people kind of get thrown off by that.
Yeah, it's definitely angled because I feel like, okay, and then you go here. I don't know.
Right. Because that's the jail scene right there, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So, see, that looks weird right there. But I think that was the look they were going for. Like his eyebrows are burnt off. Isn't that,
Mhm.
or is that later? That was later in the movie after the
Yeah.
truck exploded.
Hmm.
You can see, his eyebrows are singed. You can see it.
Yep.
So that's kind of why people say it doesn't have the likeness. But if you go watch the movie, remember the part where he's in the parking garage, or no, he's chasing after Linda Hamilton, and he's in the car and it explodes. This all, I think, I want to say, I don't know if this is before or after. I can't remember.
Yeah. Let's see.
So, just a quick question from Josh McCoy: are we going to talk Wakanda Forever tonight, or are we going to save that for next week?
Well, we could touch on it.
You want to? So, did who here saw it? I didn't
I
yet.
saw it.
I've seen.
I
it.
haven't
Yeah,
yet.
Aiden, you said you saw it.
Yeah, I saw it last night. It's good.
Oh, that's right. You posted like halfway through the movie. You're like, I'm halfway through.
Dude,
Like, what the
I stay on social media. I'm always glued to my phone. But yeah, no, I watched it online.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, no,
fair
it
enough.
was good. It was good.
what-
I thought it was mediocre. I give it a 5.
Oh, you're
really?
so,
And
you're kind
I
of in the
saw it
minority
with-
there.
There were 6 of us who saw it, and we all agree the highest was a 6 and the lowest was a 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think you're biased towards Hispanics. That's what it is.
Well, Namor was Hispanic.
He was not Puerto Rican. Otherwise, you would have given it a 10.
Actually,
That's true.
he looked Puerto Rican. He looked like my Hush Superman.
Oh my god.
Well, I
Jeez.
figured just from all the reviews and stuff that it was going to be good. What was it you think that kind of drew it back? Because I know a lot of people kind of talked about it was missing a lot of the dumb comedy that kind of the last few have had.
Well, they did a good job paying homage to Chadwick for
Okay.
sure. That they did
That's-
a great job with. That was great to see. What I thought off about the movie. Sorry, my little puppies are fighting over here. What I thought off about the movie was, I don't know. It just, I thought Neymar and the Atlanteans were pretty fucking lame, actually. Like really
Okay.
fucking the way they look. For the most part, some things were cool, but I'm not going to give any spoilers away. But for the most part, I thought they were pretty lame. The movie itself, just you could see where it's Disney, right? So you got a little bit of the woke fucking power, and you got all that, and whatever. It wasn't shoved down your throat as bad as some movies, but it was still there. You know, it was still lingering in the air. Just overall, I didn't find it as exciting. It really, I guess I could put it this way: it was par for the course for a Marvel movie post Endgame.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it really
Huh.
was. It's okay. I didn't hate it, but it was. It's okay. Like Doctor Strange 2, it was okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing great. Nothing like fucking Iron Man or Infinity War or any shit like that. Spider-Man. Nothing like that. So.
If you guys have an opinion or if you've seen it without spoilers in the chat, go ahead and let us know. I think Josh, Josh, what did you think? I think, what did I message you guys? Was it this weekend or was it before the baby? I'm like, I finally watched this movie. Oh, Top Gun, Top Gun Maverick, the new one.
That movie's amazing.
That movie's
Dude,
amazing.
I had it purchased as soon as it came out on iTunes, and maybe I was just laying around with the baby or something, and I'm like, I'm finally gonna watch this, and oh my god, I think I messaged our group. I was like, this is incredible,
right?
So good.
Yeah.
So I'll probably message you guys in March talking about Wakanda Forever.
That's funny. Let's address the chat real quick because we haven't.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Who's all here? Miguel's here. I like this one. Aiden on camera.
Miguel.
It's like when Batten took his cowl off for the first time.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Edwin.
It's funny.
Edwin.
Life size collectors here. Let's see. Of course, Josh is here. Let's see.
Nice.
Bernard Stokes is here. Hugh's here. What's up, Hugh? Beast 51 statues is here. Lane's here as always.
Hold on,
Kevin,
did you-
what's up, Kevin?
Shane, read this.
I even need because of the bad.
Oh shit, Edwin.
So good.
Shane just bumped it to a 6.
Oh, my God.
5.5. Let's not get
Okay.
crazy.
That's fair.
Jerry says 8 out of 10.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to like it. It's weird because in all the groups I'm in, people rate these Marvel movies, superhero movies, and I'm usually within one of what everyone thinks. But this one, people are
You're way
saying
off.
it's 8. I really wonder if people are looking at it through rose-colored glasses because of Chadwick, and they want to like it more, and because of the nice homage they paid to him, that they're letting that taint their opinion of it. Maybe not, but I just it really wasn't that great. Like it really
Yeah.
wasn't.
Well, and I wonder
But
too,
it wasn't horrible by any means. It wasn't fucking Thor 4.
yeah, and that's what I'm wondering. If there's been a few bombs, the last few, that maybe this one is just a little bit better than the other ones. I don't know.
It's okay. It's put it this way, I won't buy it on Blu-ray like I have 99% of all the other Marvel movies.
That's fair.
And I don't even know the last time I bought a physical copy of anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the hell's a Blu-ray?
Oh man, that's funny. All right, Mike.
But
go ahead.
when Shane's internet goes out, he can still watch his movies. When mine goes out, can't do shit. So
True.
All right, Mike, I'm going to pull something up and you can kind of talk to us.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So what is this? This was what I was asking you.
Oh, okay. Go. Did I send you the next picture?
Trying to think
This is, yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
There we go. So
Nice.
yeah, I got the Jazz Ink, the Bat Signal 6 scale. Actually, it's right behind me here. I'm gonna grab it.
I actually was going to buy this. Isn't this like 3 years old? I think.
No,
That was
it just
it
shipped
just-
in.
Oh,
I
okay.
think you waitlisted it already.
Yeah, it's
They know they
sold
had-
out for sure.
They had made these a couple of years
Oh,
ago,
man,
and I
that's
had bought
big.
one. Dude, that's
Dude,
sweet.
This
That is
thing.
sweet.
So
Holy shit.
I mean, it's pretty lightweight.
Holy
The base is like aluminum or metal or whatever. It does pivot on the hinge. This light is bright. And the bat signals are pretty much, let's light enough where I just kind of hold it here. It's just really a single magnet.
Okay.
And you just kind of swap out the magnet and swap out what symbol you want. I think it comes with like 6 or something like
Yeah.
that. Nice,
Cool.
simple.
I like it.
Simple paint job, nice details. Nothing overly fancy, but I mean, it's just a freaking lamp, so it doesn't really need to be fancy. It actually has like a little GE symbol on the back there. I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, this is officially licensed.
Damn.
And this thing is bright. Now, my only main gripe about it is that there's no on-off button, so you need to get like an Alexa switch or something like that. But no big deal. But it's actually kind of fun. We were like projecting. It does project amazing. It projects a huge bat symbol, and so we were projecting the symbol across the room and then doing like shadow puppets and hand puppets with my son. So that was kind of fun. So it does have practical use, and I use that as an excuse of why I got it to my wife. And I'm happy I pulled the trigger on this. This was a good one.
Cool.
As Kevin would ask, is that a nightlight for the baby as well?
That's it's a plaything. It's a plaything for the baby for older child.
What that is when the kids are asleep, Mike puts that up and the wife knows it's time to go. Let's go.
You know what? I don't have a good place to project it, but no, it projects an extremely clear logo. What I'll do is I'll take a photo next time, and I'll go ahead and take some pictures. It's actually amazing. It looks like what you would expect a bat symbol, to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see. They made a smaller version years ago, but it should be up to scale. This thing is, yeah, this thing is, they call it 6 scale. I believe it is. But it's kind of like, I mean, it's fully licensed, but it's kind of generic in a sense. But I know it's sold out. If you can get on the wait list with Jazz Inc., great. I think there's a recasted version. Someone posted it on the Batman statue collector group, and it was not Jazz Inc., but it looked identical.
Really? Huh.
I was gonna
Yeah.
I was gonna comment and ask if it was recasted, but it's probably just unlicensed.
Yeah.
Thanks, Blackbird Tech.
Johnny, we can maybe bring that up later.
Kevin.
I forgot about that one.
So good.
So it's got
Yeah.
that's a good one. Oh, that's really good. You guys are sick.
So what's your opinion of Jazz Inc.? Do you think is it worth the money? Is the quality there? I know I'm excited personally for the '89 Batmobile that he kind of announced this last week. He's trying to kind of fine tune kind of the design because there's a few different designs of it, and everybody has their opinions on what's right and what's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to see because I'll definitely be in on that one.
So I think Jazz Inc. has ups and downs. I think that they have a deep passion for what they do, and it's all family run, and they really try to get things as accurate as possible. But I think because and this is just my opinion, and I've owned a lot of their stuff, because their user base and their quantities and their scales are like a 5%, 10% of what Hot Toys would do. Prices are a little bit more expensive. But they try to keep them as low as possible. And I think the quality is just a little bit lesser. So, I mean, this lamp is pretty much, it's a lot of plastic and PVC and stuff like that, which is fine. It's not like you go around like holding things and, if it doesn't weigh 1,000 pounds, it's not valuable. But when I had their unlicensed Batman versus Superman Batmobile, I love that thing. I thought it was fantastic. It had a couple of QC issues. Like magnets turn backwards and stuff like that. But now that they're doing licensed stuff, I think that they're really putting a lot of effort into that. I love their Millennium Falcon cockpit, but again, kind of lower quality on some things. The fit and stuff just wasn't quite right. But you can overlook a lot of it because, no one else is doing it and no one else is brave enough to do it. So for the money, I think the quality can be a little bit better, but I understand why it's the price that it is because it's a super low scale. This is very limited. So I would say if you like what they're putting out, get it. You won't be disappointed. But if you're if you're like, I'm going to spend $1,500 on a Batmobile, or I'm going to spend $1,500 on, I don't know, a Prime 1 statue, the quality of the Prime 1 statue is probably going to be a little bit better you know what I mean, in terms of just overall quality.
How much was that light mic?
I think it was $399 plus ship, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it was less than $5 all in.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Johnny brings up a point. Because we haven't really seen anything from like InArt. We know InArt's finally getting in the business of vehicles. So, and it seems like Hot Toys is finally kind of starting to crank some out. So, yeah, it seems like, it's just one of those things that we're being oversaturated again with stuff,
Hey, when's that Ecto 1 coming out? That should be coming out pretty soon, right?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Are you going to get that?
I think
That's fucking huge.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it from Todd. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it too.
What is that, like 50 inches or something?
It's huge.
And then we got DeLorean. DeLorean should be coming.
Yes.
Pretty soon.
That I got from you, John.
Yep. Okay. Next one. Talk about this.
This is just something, real quick. Gentle Giant makes 2 of these. It's called like Vader's Little Princess and like Vader's Little Boy or something like that.
Mm.
And I should have taken a picture of the Luke one, but there's basically a Luke one giving Vader like a tie as a present. And I bought that when my son was born a couple of years ago, and I knew that this existed. And when we found out we were having a girl, I figured I would buy this when she was born. And so just like a little. It's not worth physically what I paid for it, but there's a lot of sentimental value for it. Although I did find it. So this person, friend-JP, I got it from eBay for like $100 or 150 over retail. It was like 4 something shipped. This thing shipped from Japan to Tennessee in like 2 days. So
Wow.
if you're, and he sells other things too. So friend-JP is totally legit on eBay. Perfect condition, perfect shipping, everything. And, highly recommend. But this is it's an old Gentle Giant, back when Gentle Giant did things that actually look good. And it's from, I think, 2014, I think.
Okay.
And it comes with like the book that it's based off of, and just more of a, personal memento type thing for me to keep.
Yeah. Was there a run on this? Like, is it numbered?
Yes, I think it's 300 or something like that. Something like that. Yeah, there's just, I don't know the exact. Mine was like 39 out of something, 300 or 500. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now what?
Okay, hold on. This is what happens when you are home or up all night or just sitting around like holding an infant. You're just like looking at different things. And it's, I don't know about you guys, but Facebook is like inundating me with like mostly child's toys, but also like Hasbro stuff. And, I found the Selfie series thing. I'm like, you know what? This might be kind of fun to try while I'm just sitting here. And so they make you download an app, and you take some pictures, and you do kind of like, a facial scan thing. And I thought it turned out pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's limited. It's like Iron Man, Spider-Man. There's like the Red Ranger, the Pink Ranger. There's Star Wars has a bunch. You could do like a Mandalorian, a Stormtrooper, a Rebel pilot, something else. What I really wanted was like the Green Ranger. I thought that would have been sick.
Yeah.
But I settled on Iron Man Mark 85 here, and allegedly it's going to show up in January. So I'm just like, hey, what the hell? This might be kind of fun. So that's just me sitting around with an infant,
I didn't even know they did that. What does it cost to do this?
It was maybe 50 plus tax and ship, so like 60 something. No, I mean, 6-inch, totally custom, one of a kind. So we'll see how it comes out. So I think it said estimated delivery date January 13th. So we'll revisit this in the future. I just think it's kind of funny.
Yeah. And this next one is a big one. You've kind of been teasing us for a while.
Yeah, we could talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you finally found Treebeard.
Okay, so thanks to Shane, of course, he's the statue hunter. He found a place in Connecticut called Fanboy Collectibles. The owner's name is Troy. Really nice guy. I emailed him and I'm like, hey, is there any way I can buy this? I'll pay the shipping. I'll do all the stuff. And he's like, no, it's just for, local pickup only. I'm sorry. And I'm like, okay, I get that. And so then I posted on our group, hey, is anyone near Newton, Connecticut or whatever? And someone, Jerry, responded in our group, and he's like, hey, I can help you out. He's like, I'd be happy to help. And I'm like, oh, I'll pay you your gas, all this stuff. And I messaged Troy again. And I'm like, hey, man, if I can arrange a friend to pick it up, and deliver it to UPS, would that be okay? And he emailed me, sent me a longer email this time. He's like, hey, I'm sorry. The reason we're not doing UPS on some of these bigger items is because apparently they had a long-term UPS driver and he just retired, and they have like some new ones now, and they're just like throwing his crap around from his comic book store, and he had a lot of things destroyed. And so he didn't want to, I guess, I don't know what the difference is. I guess if they're going to this comic book store, they're picking up a lot of big boxes and stuff like that, because he does sell other things, the Fanboy Collectibles. Anywho, long story short is he sent me an invoice, and I paid it, and I print out some labels for Jerry, and hopefully and this is super kind of him to do, but Jerry's going to pick up the 2 boxes and drop them off at UPS tomorrow. And from Connecticut, it should take 3 or 4 days to Tennessee. And I'd love to have that Treebeard on the table by next week. That'd be incredible.
Well, let me be the first to say congrats to Jerry for getting a free Treebeard.
Yeah.
Okay, that's always a fear. And I told him, I'm like,
Jerry.
look, man, I can buy this, and then you get a Treebeard. Please. I'm trusting in the kindness of our community.
We were giving Mike a hard time today in the chat about he'll probably receive a box and just have like a twig in the box. And
Little PVC Groot statue.
yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, the Groot 1/6 little.
Yeah.
Just want to give a shout out to my son. He's at his mom's. He's really sick with the flu. He says he's going to be watching tonight. Hope you feel better.
Yeah, hope you feel better, bud.
Yeah. Yeah, this will look good, Mike. Now that you'll have both of
I'm
these.
excited. I'm very excited. But I think the more interesting thing here is look at how big the freaking Treebeard is compared to the leaf lock.
So, Mike, how tall is this piece here? How tall is Treebeard?
I think it's almost
42?
like 4. Yeah, it's 42 or 44, I think.
So it's like Hush Superman.
Hush, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh,
Holy
wow.
cow.
Amazing, man. So this is going to be probably your grail, right? Like your number 1 statue, I would imagine.
I'd say this is going to be like, I guess this would be my number 1. We're not going back into Grail speak, but universally accepted Grail in my collection.
Community Grail, right.
Community, because I think
Grail.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll be like my number 1, but who knows? When I see it in person, here's what I did realize: there's no reviews on this thing on YouTube anywhere. There's like,
So you'll be the first one.
Oh, I'd love to, because I think that this is a pretty special piece. And maybe we'll get what's his name involved. We'll get Jason involved, and we'll nice. See if he wants to give some input too.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks awesome.
Yeah, and you actually didn't pay too bad a price. Were you pretty happy with the price you paid for it compared to what's? Because I know this thing's going for what, like 10 grand out on the secondary market on eBay.
Honestly, I think this was only like 500 or 600 above retail, because retail was like 32 something.
Really?
This was expensive.
Retail was 2,000.
No, I could be wrong. I thought
you're probably right. I don't know.
Maybe retail was like 26. It was like their Master Series. I think this was pretty expensive at the time. If someone in the chat knows, let us know. I thought it was like $26.99, or in that case I paid a little bit more over retail, maybe like what did I pay? 39, like 1,000 plus over. But this thing sold for like $11,000 at a freaking auction.
What? Holy
you didn't hear about that?
No.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow, crazy.
Jesus Christ.
So people go nuts over this piece. So I can't believe it wasn't more. That's why I kind of jumped on it immediately, because I can easily, assuming I get this in my hands, and again, trusting Jerry and the community, I can easily sell it for more, but not that I want to. This is going to look awesome in the collection.
Mike, did you see what Jerry put in the chat?
No, where is it?
So what was the ES?
Oh, there he is.
What's the ES on this?
This is 300. No more than 333.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what did Jerry put? Is he here? I wasn't sure if that was him.
Not a bad idea. Jerry, I'll give you $1,000 for it.
Oh, that's funny.
Dude, shipping
when I unbox it, Jerry, we'll have you on the show.
Oh, dude, shipping this thing to Canada, not worth $1,000. Not worth it.
Did you
know what's crazy about this hobby, though, guys, is you get an obscure fucking character like Treebeard. Now, don't get me wrong, that statue looks great. Mm-hmm. And this thing goes for 4 times retail. Then we get other statues that have low ES. They look amazing. And they're $500, $1,000 below retail. It's just really amazing what catches on and what doesn't sometimes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like, I mean, this is a beautiful freaking statue. There's a huge Lord of the Rings fan base out there. Why is this thing, and Weta is super popular? I guess maybe people who collect it aren't vocal. People don't care. People,
Well,
I don't get it.
Like, look at Prime 1 Sauron. I realized they
Yeah.
made more. What did they make? 1,000 of them or something?
1,000, yeah.
Yeah, and he's going for under retail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's also the sculpt. I mean, look at how unique this is, right? Like, how many people have this in their collection? Anything like that. So I think that has a lot to do with it too. You know,
It
the
does.
uniqueness of like, this looks amazing to me. This is a work of art, you know?
It is.
So, yeah.
But to go 4 times more, I just find it crazy. Just like
Right,
OG
right.
Hulk from Sideshow.
Mm-hmm.
Cheap.
It's crazy just what they go for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When did this come out? Do we remember? Has it been a while?
It's been a little bit of time.
It's been about 5 years. give or
Okay.
take.
And maybe that's it when it's give 3 to 5 years.
I can't. Let's see. What a Treebeard.
Miguel, I'll PM you.
Sold out. Limited edition 333. 57 pounds. 40. It's 103 centimeters tall. I can't find the date, but yeah, it's been a little bit of time, I think. Oh, 20. Okay, so the reviews were coming in 2019, 2018. This is 2018, 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 4
Donald.
years, give or take.
Donald, let us know what you got. Is it Daenerys? That's my guess.
Oh, I think Donald got Daenerys, right? Yeah, this chat is good tonight.
I know. I'm trying to catch up here.
I know, me too. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we're trying to catch up with everybody. Just see what Austin wrote. Hold on a second. Where is it? Oh, shoot. Where is that? Oh, here we go.
Grail. Oh, man.
Austin, you suck. That's funny.
Oh, Jesus.
Tonight, are we going to go over our predictions or what we're hoping Prime 1 is going to announce?
That's the last thing. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. For
We'll
sure.
keep
Yeah, for
moving.
sure.
Let's see here. I think I only had one pickup. I just unboxed this week Bumblebee to pair with Blitzwing. So
That looks good, man. You got the clean version. Tosh,
Yeah.
you got the damaged version, right?
because
Which kinda
they only made like 30 or 50 of them, didn't they? The battle damage, they call it.
50. Yep.
Which he really doesn't look like battle damage. He's right. It looks more like it's just rusting and wasn't taken care of.
Yeah.
From the pictures he showed us, anyway.
Yeah. So, and Mike, you got shipping for Jetwing, didn't you? This week?
Oh, yes. I was like, so I went back to work today and I was, when I'm working, you get like 1,000 emails a day. And I saw one and it was like, you've been charged for Jetwing. Boom. And it's a big charge. So let's see, depending on how quickly they ship, I hate that like Prime 1, one of my dislikes is they charge it and then they may not ship for like a month.
Yeah.
So you can't start your like 5 to 6 week countdown from today. They typically take about 3 to 4 weeks to actually get it out. And then from there, it's about exactly 5 weeks to me.
Yeah.
But I've been more than tempted on that that Blitzwing, or sorry, is that who it is? Blitzwing?
Blitzwing. Yep.
I missed the wasn't there like a 35% sale?
Yeah, I can hook you up.
Do you think it's worth it?
I think so. With B, I think the Params, makes sense, and it's one of my favorite designs. I just like the jet aspect to it.
Are they the right scale? Was Bumblebee like in that picture? Bumblebee
that's the
looks
one
almost
thing,
as tall.
I thought, Blitzwing was a lot bigger than B, so I don't know that the scale is accurate. I don't know. Somebody asked Mike, you gonna get that swamp piece from Weta?
Yeah, I did
Okay.
pre-order that one.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, hold on. The marshes, right?
The Marsh.
Yeah, I think I may have paid in full for that. So that's just a waiting game now.
You wouldn't be wrong, Kevin.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like, what's left? What Batman? Let's assume they're not going to just recolor another fucking Batman. But what Batman's left? Like, Jesus, what comic book haven't they
Yeah.
done?
Dude, you
We'll-
can
we'll-
just keep making up Batman stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they're just going to make shit up.
We'll get into that. All right.
Three-legged Batman.
Real quick. I know we don't cover Hot Toys too much, but this was kind of a big one they announced yesterday.
That's not a bad price
Pretty cool. Yeah.
for the
What's the height?
ATRT.
Um,
It looks like what is it, about 12 inches, 14 inches,
30 centimeters tall.
37. So it's
30?
like 14ish.
12 inches, somewhere
Yeah,
there.
12, 13. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This actually sold really well today. I think I about
Really?
sold out today. Yeah.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
That looks cool.
yeah.
Imagine that 1/4 scale.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe not 1/4 of that, but well, how big are those?
Actually, that's wrong. It's 50 centimeters tall. Johnny says 20 inches tall. So,
That sounds better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds
Also,
right,
a little low.
yeah.
I don't do Hot Toys, so definitely cool looking.
This one,
What's up,
Mike.
Dennis? Oh yeah,
You posted this because you were hoping Todd would have. What is this? Who's making this?
Yeah, this is a company called Gantaku, and this is apparently a licensed piece. It's
Okay.
it's Drogon from obviously Game of Thrones. It looks like he's on the crumbling red keep there. I think this thing is like wingspan is almost 40 inches. I could be wrong. It's a beast. And it's also kind of pricey. I think this is about 2,000 on Spec Fiction, which is about what it is everywhere. And I think I'm trying to wait for some in-hand reviews. I mean, I think this looks beautiful, but I'd like to buy this from Todd as soon as he gets it in. The details look real nice.
That does look nice.
Yeah,
It's non-scaled, but I still think it would look pretty cool with the Jon Snow on throne, the Daenerys on throne, and the White Walkers. I think that would be a pretty, or the new Daenerys that's teased by.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, I think it would go really well with that.
What's the dimensions on this, Mike?
Here, let me pull up Spec Fiction here.
Which dragon is this one?
Drogon.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. This thing is. Oh damn! He only has flex pay left. I probably should put my order in. Let's see. 2000 Q4 22s should be shipping really soon. It is. Damn! Come on, Todd. Centimeters. 95, 88, 42, 95 centimeters. Oh crap! What is 95 centimeters? That's like 40 something inches, right?
I was going to say about 37, 38-ish, somewhere there.
Damn it.
Close to
This
40.
way. It's, inches. 37. That's pretty good.
You know, it always amazes me. I go on all these American sites, and most of them have fucking centimeters. And I'm Canadian, and we use inches, even though we use centimeters legally. But I just go by inches, right? Like, It's just the way it is. And then I'm always converting to fucking inches. And I'm like, cursing, like, you guys are American. Why don't you have inches?
Hey, is anyone in the chat getting this? I'm way behind in the chat. The Drogon statues on waitlist and Sideshow. Yeah.
What Night King are you getting, Mike? Are you getting the deluxe or are you getting the regular?
So I ordered that Night King. I ordered the regular, but this was before I kind of went really big and crazy. I think I may ask Todd if I can change it for a deluxe if he has any,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
just cancel and get it somewhere else.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do the regular. But
I think the regular looks great. I think it's perfect. I need to. I'm still waiting for the John to come in. I want to see that John and figure out how I'm gonna display them. Yeah, the Smaug is pretty cool too. I think I may maybe get both. I think dragons are pretty awesome. You can't really go wrong.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Is anyone else selling this Gantaku? I haven't really seen it on any of the other websites.
I haven't either. When you posted it was the first time I've ever seen it.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock this down. Oh shoot, not working. I'll just have to message Todd. Yeah, it's not working. Okay.
Just wanted to show this. Shane really liked this one.
I like this one too. Is this custom?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the street signs.
If you don't like Leonardo Avenue.
What the fuck is that?
No, Leonardo TMNT. It's cool.
I know.
It's not cool.
It's a creative way for like a nameplate.
I hope it's removable,
cool.
and you could put like a little piece of pizza or something on the base to block it.
Pizza.
Well, something.
I think it looks pretty cool, actually.
I think the statue itself looks good. I don't like the street sign. Not to mention, he's taller than the street sign. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, that's a pretty short street sign, considering the turtles are like 5 feet tall.
Yeah. Do you do turtles at all, Aiden?
No. This looks great. I think if I was going to do any of the turtles, it'd be that PCS. PCS style.
Yeah.
That thing's amazing.
They look great.
Yeah, that would be the one.
I was tempted to jump in on that line, but I had to resist.
Yeah, I think I'm curious to see, because I think on Sideshow, Raph was already close to waitlisted. So
What's ES of what, 250, 350?
350.
So
yeah.
And do they have exclusives, or is it just one collector edition?
Yeah, they have a deluxe. It's the one that has the full bandana over the head.
Right. Yeah.
And one with just the regular. So Infinity had some revisions to their Witch King. I thought was pretty interesting, because I don't know, did you guys hear, was there a lot of grumblings about this for them to kind of go ahead and fix some stuff?
I was out of commission during this. I have no idea what the changes are or what people are complaining about.
Yeah, I didn't really see it either, other than this post. But
what did they change? God, this looks good.
I know they put a warning out about his giant mace to keep it on the base, because if you just let it hang over top, it's so heavy the statue's going to lean, maybe break.
yeah, it says modified the details of the helmet, the mace, and the paintwork. More adjustments are being made.
I think it looks sick.
Yeah.
So
Mike
say
says they shorten the chain and reshape the eyes.
Okay.
And Kevin says that Michael Bay's Ninja Turtles are the best ones out there.
Congratulations, Dominic, by the way. Yep. Got that Mark 7 from Todd. Blame the show. It's all right.
Is this a 1/2 scale?
Mm-hmm.
This is a 1/2 scale. I think this is going to be fantastic. And for the price,
yeah.
I think Mike, you were originally moving from your, well, not moving necessarily, but you're picking up 1/3 Lord of the Ring pieces. And I asked if you were going to cash in your 1/4. Are you now going to also pick up 1/2 scale Lord of the Ring pieces?
Yes. Well, no, I already picked up 1/2 scale Lord of the Rings, the Gandalf, the Legolas, and now this.
I didn't realize you pulled the trigger on those. I know you talked about it, but I didn't realize you did.
So what I initially and the one-to-ones. So Lord of the Rings is kind of all over the freaking place. you know, but I think it's interesting because there's so many diverse characters in Lord of the Rings. You know, you don't really like Sauron's like freaking, how tall is Sauron? The quarter scale is 4 feet tall. So he's like what, 12 feet tall, 12, 16 feet tall, something crazy. There's so many different characters, and especially the dwarves, the hobbits, the elves. I think it's okay to have multiple scales because they're so different. I mean, look at the 6 scale at Treebeard. It's going to be taller than the Sauron.
Yeah.
So I think you can get away with that in Lord of the Rings, where I think it's different if I have a 1/3 scale Batman, a quarter scale Batman, a 6 scale Batman, a half scale Batman. They're all the same character, but you know, the Witch King, Sauron, hobbits. I think there's a little bit more. This is just me justifying it. I have no idea how I'm going to display it, but that's at least how I'm seeing it in my mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys know in The Hobbit, which I thought were terrible movies, but The Hobbit, why all the dwarves don't look like dwarves? They look like short humans or elves, like they're not dwarves at all. Any reason why? But in Rings of Power, they're dwarves. In Lord of the Rings, they're dwarves. But in the middle, they're not.
Wait. Say that again?
In The Hobbit, the dwarves don't look like dwarves. They look like short elves.
They do? They look like dwarves.
Yeah, they don't look like Gimli or what's his nuts there in Ring of Power. They don't look like those kind of dwarves.
Oh, yeah, they're like a little bit more modernized. Well, I mean, okay, I'm not, you know, Jason at all, but there's like different clans of dwarves, and I assume that they look different too. So you have like Durin's dwarves, and then you have the dwarves of Khazad-dûm, and I assume maybe they look different.
But that much different? Like, not one of them looked like a fucking dwarf.
Well, Gimli's dad looked exactly like Gimli. You know, with the red hair and the braids and all that stuff. I don't know, man. I mean, the thing about The Hobbit is it's a freaking kid's book. And so I guess they took a lot more leeway with it. I mean, The Hobbit's like 100 pages long, but somehow they managed to get 9 hours of movie.
Yeah, like that movie just fuck, that pisses me off. Why would they hop on the back of those those owls or fucking butterfly or whatever the fuck they hopped on, the birds, the eagles?
The Eagles.
And then they drop them off like 100 miles away from the door of the mountain. Why not just fly them to the fucking mountain?
It
Doesn't make sense.
Dude,
Not supposed to.
Like there was nothing stopping them. Just fly them to the mountain. What is that shit?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Looks amazing.
I mean, I'm not canceling this by any means. I'm still gonna let this come in. I think this looks amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
What scale is this, Mike?
This is quarter.
Quarter.
This is quarter. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's nice, man. I love that.
I think I'm gonna get both. Just get them in hand, and
Yeah.
you could almost merit having both.
You definitely can, because you can put this next to the Uruk-hai Berserker, which shipped, and the Sauron, and this, and you have like a small quarter scale villain, and then you could have your half scale Night King, the Gandalf, a little section of the half scales. This is beautiful. I mean, the Fell Beast looks awesome, dude. I have the Iron Studios non-scaled version shipping at some point.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, I should have gotten that by now. I need to message Marcos, but he's been busy.
Eagles and butterflies are the same. I can see Shane's confusion.
Go fuck yourself, Kevin. Gandalf jumped on a moth or a butterfly.
Moth.
No, he caught one and he like whispered in it, and it went.
Yeah, and then he made it grow big, and then he jumped on it back.
No, it didn't grow big.
Fuck, I was high when I watched it. Whatever.
No, the moth was like the recruiter. It like went and recruited the eagles, and he brought the eagles back.
Why not just make the moth big and jump on its back?
Because he doesn't have that power.
Mike, do you have any of the heroes from Lord of the Rings on order? I know you talked about possibly order, because I'm kind of in the same boat. I like the villains.
Mm-hmm.
Attaboy.
The only heroes I have is the Weta Marches with the Smeagol and Frodo and Sam. I don't have any quarter scales or prime ones, although I really want the Aragorn. I was thinking about getting that while it's still available, and we talked about this a couple shows ago with Jason. I think that the Prime 1 Frodo and Smeagol look crazy good.
I thought you got that.
Not yet, not officially.
But you got the Ents too.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
So that's, we're
Canadian
racking up the good guys here, Mike. Let's.
Yeah. I probably will. I think Lord of the Rings is so beautiful to collect. It's kind of like it's like there's diversity like Transformers. Like everything is different.
It's hard though when you collect multiple IPs, though. You can get in trouble.
Yep, tell me about it.
Yeah.
I got 1 5-foot garage shelf to put whatever on, and that's where I was going to put like maybe a Predator, a Voltron, some shit like that. I thought about just converting it to a Lord of the Rings shelf. I don't know. It's the one shelf I'm unsure what I'm going to do with. Hopefully the G.I. Joe kicks off and I could just extend my G.I. Joe collection.
Yeah. Aiden, do you have any Lord of the Rings, or would you be tempted at all to order?
Yes, I'm tempted, actually, Mike. I like that half scale that you were looking at earlier. That thing looks. Is that the half scale, right? The very first one you guys pulled up.
Oh, the Witch King.
Yeah, that was half scale.
Yeah, that's
oh my God, dude.
For the price of this,
that's a great price.
I kept thinking, I'm like, you son of a gun, man.
There are two people you should probably talk to about this, and one of them is incredibly inexpensive, and the other one is also incredibly inexpensive. It's like an early bird thing.
Nice.
Hey, did you guys get the Hulk yet?
Not yet, but I need to order it.
Okay.
Johnny, you son of a bitch.
What?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, I love it.
Was everybody on my nuts tonight?
I don't know.
Oh man. Yeah. Okay, we'll keep moving. This was announced last week at the end of our show, the Devastator.
Did anyone pre-order this yet?
No, I think it looks good. This is one where I think the deluxe, for me personally, if I was getting it, I'd just go with the regular.
What?
You don't like the cape?
Oh man.
I could. Well, it's not that do I like it or dislike it, but for the extra money, I don't really need it, and I think the regular has the best portrait.
What's the price difference?
It's subjective, right?
No, what's the price difference? It's normally
Like
not that much.
$800, right?
What?
800, 900. Yeah.
Wait,
Like
for the
2000.
bonus?
Well, yeah. Oh no, I'm talking about the one with Batman versus the one without.
Wait, hold on. These are two separate things, right?
Yeah, you can get it with Batman, or you can get it without Batman.
Oh, I thought you had to order like the Batman bonus, and then you had to order the Devastator bonus.
Are you sure? I don't think you can order both, can you?
And that Batman, you got to get the deluxe if you're going to get it. I mean,
because
I thought you could just get Devastator without the Batman.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, you can.
You can. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, that's. Oh, you're talking about the bonus versus deluxe. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, dude, I think if you get the Devastator, you have to get the Batman. Those two together, they look amazing.
That Batman seems overpriced to go with the Devastator, though.
It does.
Yeah, what, $100 off, $9.99.
So, if you guys had a choice to get either this or the Penguin and Batman, which would you get? Because they're kind of both.
This.
Yeah.
This or the what?
The Penguin with the Batman looming over the Penguin.
The reason why I ask is because let's say you don't have a Batman, 1/3. So with the Penguin, you have a villain that's an actual villain that's a rogue versus somebody who's like from a multiverse in Devastator. So I'm asking because like, which would you, if you had to have one, which would you pick?
The Penguin is a 1/3, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess to answer your question for me, it would depend. Do I have other rogues and or am I trying to collect rogues of 1/3 scale? If so, I definitely go Penguin. If not, and it's just going to be a standalone piece, probably go with the Devastator because it looks cooler.
Yeah, it looks badass, man.
Depends what you're going to do.
Are you thinking of getting that set, Aiden, the duo?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna PO though, but I'm gonna get it when it's ready to ship.
The only thing I don't
So-
like, I don't like the fabric cape on it.
Me
That
either.
bugs me.
No, I
The
don't
cape
like
on the
that.
back, yeah.
Yeah, I wish they had a sculpted version of it.
Mhm.
Because if I remember right, it's just so massive. Let's see here.
And you know they fucking announced this after I sell all 3 of my metal pieces. I'm just like, man.
Oh,
I was like, come
Yeah.
on.
Man,
Yeah.
you were giving those things away. What a fucking steal.
Oh yeah,
I
great
know,
prices.
Yeah. Well, it went to good people, so it's all right, you know.
That's good.
That always makes a difference.
Yeah, people who give you
I
their
think-
money is always good people. So let's be honest.
That's not what he means.
No, this
Uh,
penguin, the penguin though, to me that I don't know, man. I've never been a big fan of. You know, people are gonna give me shit about this, but I'm not a big fan of the Batman Rogues. But that penguin, to me, is a masterpiece. It is such a fucking amazing.
yeah,
It's a-
it's nice. I
amazing
mean,
piece, man.
I'm waiting out for a movie version of Penguin. That's my thing. I'd rather
Yeah.
have that than.
That'd be nice, yeah.
Is that one of our talking points? What we talked
Well,
about
I don't know.
who's the villains? We talked about a couple days ago. We
Mhm.
sent pictures. Did you forget to throw that in?
Yeah, we had. I didn't know if we wanted to talk about it. I thought we were gonna
Oh, it's all good.
talk
We don't have
about
to.
customs, and we're having
Talk
a
about the
debate.
rogues right now.
between-
Just reminded me of it.
Yeah, we're having a debate: Spider-Man villains or Batman villains. Which ones are better?
Yeah, basically, which single hero
Mm.
has the best group of villains or the coolest group of villains? Not a team,
Okay.
not Avengers, X-Men, Justice League. Individual. So Superman has a bunch, Spider-Man has a bunch, Batman has a bunch, Flash has a bunch.
So you mean coolest or
Coolest.
most
Coolest.
intriguing? Okay.
No,
'Cause,
well,
you know, coolest could be like
however.
who's most
Which
badass.
one you like the most? Put it that way.
Yeah,
Me, it's
Superman for
Spider-Man.
me.
I like his.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Hence why I have fucking 13 Spider-Man villains right here and Spider-Man. So
Yeah.
Wait, didn't I say
Agreed.
Spider-Man? You guys call me crazy.
I did.
Oh, why Spider-Man? I mean, it's like almost endless the number of
yeah,
villains.
John called you crazy.
Yeah,
I backed you up.
That you guys are both on dope.
I mean,
I'm just more of a Batman guy. I just really.
that's fair. That's fair. I like Spider-Man more, but I like the aesthetic of Batman more. I like collecting Batman more than I like collecting Spider-Man.
I
don't know if
just
that
like the
makes sense.
darker aspect of Batman a lot more than
Oh yeah, yeah,
Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But
But
I
I mean,
like
come
the-
on, man. The Riddler, like what kind of fucking villain is that?
See, that's me, man. I like fucking Doomsday, Darkseid. I like shit like that, man.
Right? No doubt.
But that's just me, you know, personally.
Like the Penguin, really? But fuck, he's got an umbrella. Ooh, he's got a machine gun. Ooh, what a
He's
villain.
an umbrella. Oh god.
we'll keep moving.
This enabling just never ends. Look at this. Hold on. Where's God? I can't find the chat. Is crazy. Hold on. What kind of dude in a rock? Hey, Miss,
Yeah,
that's
there you go.
First of all, that dude in the rhino costume is gigantic and he could smash through a fucking tank.
That's
But
true.
Yes, a penguin with an umbrella is much cooler. You're right. I digress.
So Alan couldn't resist. He ordered the Weta Marshes from Todd. Dude, Alan, congrats, man. That is going to be, I think that's going to be a masterpiece. And it'll be one that's really highly sought after. Apparently all these Weta pieces are really tough to find once they're gone.
Maybe you should
Yeah.
start buying them all, Mike. Like seriously.
That's what I've been doing. The Marshes, Treebeard is not technically going forward. But at least Weta is kind of sparing. They don't just like dump a ton of stuff out there. It's you get some time in between them.
Did you get the Superman, Mike?
Wait, which one?
Did you get the Superman? What? The Superman.
Yeah, they made a
Piece of crap.
1/3
Did you get that
scale
one?
Superman.
Oh no, dude! I don't do
Garbage.
anything.
Come
Weta
on.
is strictly Lord of the Rings for Weta for me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, yeah, hell no.
Donald, what was NYC? I'm trying to remember. Did I miss
It's
that
that,
one?
It's the Mud Trooper.
I was going to send you pictures, and then I'm like, I don't know if Michael wants that fucking posted or not.
You can. It's fine.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
Man, I
you
must
want me to send you the pictures?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just send them
I
to
missed
John.
that one.
It looks sick. If I was doing 1/4 scale Star Wars, I would buy it.
Yeah, it looks really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Done.
Dude, this was the
looks great.
surprise. This was a surprise for me. I almost bought this. Almost.
I got a question. Why is it?
I'll
What
say
is this? A
it,
1/6 scale?
It's 1/6.
Why can they get the likeness on this 1/6 like
Right.
so good, and then the 1/2 scale is still good, but nowhere near as good as this? And everyone says the bigger you go, the more details they could put on a piece, which is true.
It's true.
But
Yeah.
why the fuck is the likeness so much better on Hot Toys and 1/6 scale than a lot of 1/3 and 1/2 scales that I see?
Well, Shane, as an artist myself, I'm going to tell you, when you draw a bigger picture or you sculpt a bigger product, it's more noticeable to see the when the likeness is off. So something smaller, your eyes can't detect those differences as much as a bigger
good point.
piece. So
Okay.
it's
Fair enough.
just, smaller pieces are always you can hide a lot of the flaws, So
Yeah, I'll take your word for it, man. I'm not artistic in any way, shape, or form, so fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna life-size collector. I was gonna mention this. Mr. X is selling a lot of Spider-Man statues this month. So if you're looking for some Spider-Man, he has some ridiculous Black Friday sales. Ridiculous.
And he's
I'm
very,
so
very
close to
honest.
pulling the trigger on one.
And he's honest with his prices too. That guy, I mean, considering the collection he has, he could pretty much charge whatever, but he's very fair with his prices. So
The
kudos to
Daenerys
Mr.
behind
X.
me was an absolute steal.
Oh
Yep.
God, you got that for nothing. Yeah, that was a great
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
The only thing that sucks about Mr. X's sales is that, and I understand why
Do
completely.
tell.
He ships to, it's all shipping included to the States, so it's great prices for you guys. But then once I add in, like I said, I got to convert it, and it is what it is. But then once I add shipping and duties to it, it's a significantly higher in cost.
Yeah.
You're looking at a few $100 more now.
Yeah.
Dude, you can move to the States. There's nothing stopping you.
Yeah, man.
Come join
I
us.
told you, if you need security at your dental practice, let me know. I'll be
I
head
do.
of security.
Do it. And
Fucking
then we
done.
can build the gallery and you could be head of security at the gallery. Dude,
100%.
that'd be like the perfect job for you. That'd be amazing.
Yeah. Well, let's talk numbers after.
Okay.
And I assume you have a good dental plan.
Oh yeah. It's on the house. All right. So I'm waiting. Yeah. I haven't PO'd this one. I've kind of gone back and forth on which one I want to get. I think I'm gonna end up with the Modern Rage, but I kind of like the closed fist one. It's been growing on me a little bit.
Then just get the deluxe.
Oh, dude. Okay, what is it, like an extra 1,000?
Let's see here.
No, it's like $800 more.
Well, the Modern Rage is closed fist. The Modern regular is going to be open-handed, and then the Kirby has one open, one fist.
Right.
What one did you like, Mike?
Well, I'm like everyone. I kind of jumped on the open mouth, closed hand.
Yeah.
But then the more I looked at these, I started liking the clenched teeth open hand. Yeah, the one your mouse is on.
I do that too.
Yes,
but...
me too. Yep.
This is click on this. What is that one officially called with the open hands? Is that
Retro Prestige?
Oh, that's retro? Okay.
Yeah. Well, you can see the fucking fingerprints. I mean, this right here is the way to go, in my opinion.
No matter which one you
like
go
it.
with, you can't go wrong.
That's true.
Yeah, true, yep. I just don't like the gray because it doesn't resemble Kirby as much.
Yeah.
His anatomy and he's too ripped, Kirby should have been a little bit it's a little bit different anatomy, but that one's badass too.
Man,
Yeah.
I went with the Modern Rage. That's what I got in Rage.
I love that one too.
I mean, I kind of love this one the most, but I like the other one
because of the open hands.
Yeah,
Here's
the
the
open
way I
hands are
see
awesome.
it for me.
Yeah.
I love Hulk. He's my favorite superhero. And what makes Hulk is his rage.
Yeah.
So if I want a
Yeah, and
statue
Hulk
of him,
smash,
I want
yeah.
him capturing his rage.
Yeah, you're right, Shane.
That's just how I see it. That's for me.
Yeah.
And to answer Mike's question in the chat, LBS is not a side branch; it's their own company, but they work in conjunction with XM.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I think that, look, if you told yourself you're not doing any more POs, you can break that rule with this one. This is a
Yeah.
this is a must PO.
I did.
You have
Absolutely.
to.
Yeah.
Fucking Mike. Just break the rule. Fuck.
Yeah, you
Mike,
gotta
this
do
guy
it.
doesn't live by rules. Did you guys watch the show? He doesn't have to. You're talking to the wrong guy here about rules.
Dude, I've been getting a little bit better. A little bit better.
Just when you start getting a little bit better, you take like 3 steps back
I know.
next week.
Yeah,
But
it's
it's
true.
entertaining as hell. So
Hey, as long as you guys are having fun, I'm having fun. Hey, did we talk about the Daenerys yet?
I had it up for a second. It was just pretty much their photo they had.
Yeah,
But-
I think this is going to be absolutely fantastic. If they nail the likeness, I
Yeah.
think this is going to be an extremely expensive bust. I think this might be the most expensive one yet.
Think so?
I mean, 3 dragons, lot of silicone because it's her arms are exposed, her chest is kind of exposed, obviously her whole head. I would love. I mean, they might as well go whole hog and make like the wings silicone in between. I mean, but that thing would probably be like a $6,000 bust, which I mean now you're like 1-to-1 scale statue territory.
Yeah. Let's see if I could find the.
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Passing it around to all the alcoholics. Get everyone hooked.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Enable everyone.
Well, dude, at least I'm selling some stuff. Oh God, this looks this looks freaking
Jeez.
amazing. This is gonna be insane.
And that's infinity, huh?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
these-
is gonna be.
Mike,
Mhm.
I don't know how you're gonna do it, man. Between the dragons
Wow.
and all the
Well, here-
Prime One and
Well, here's the good news: is these come out. Well, this thing won't come out till like 2026. So I'll be
Yeah,
sick
you're
of the Gantaku Drogon. I'll have him long sold. I'll probably have the Treebeard sold, and I'll just keep making
Jesus.
room. No, I probably won't sell the Treebeard. No, that's going to be a forever type thing.
I'm
But
just, I'll be honest. I see these companies in the bus, and I'm not sure if they're going to get the likeness. I don't know. I mean, they'll get it enough that enough people will buy it to make it worthwhile. But some of these bus, man, the likeness is really not there for the price they're charging. Same with the statues, in my opinion.
I
Like
think-
80% there is not good enough when you're spending $3,000+. That's not good enough. It's good,
Yeah.
but it's not good enough for what you're fucking
Yeah.
paying. I want
Yeah, that's true.
95% if I'm paying that kind of money. And there's not many that have that percentage of likeness for me.
like what's that you think you're good, Shane?
Like for the likeness,
Yeah.
so I haven't seen it in hand, but the Prime One Blitzway Black Adam looks fucking.
I'm talking bust. Like, is it what bust out
bust.
there you think looks great?
Shit, was it which one was it? Was it the Loki or was it the Doctor Strange? One of them. Oh, Queen Wonder Woman is really good.
Okay.
Yep.
That one I think is really, really good.
Hey, did you see this here? Hold on, was it Beast? Beast is enabling me into getting the full. You're getting 2 1/3 scale busts for under 500 each. For me, it's a no-brainer, and you're getting the open fist, closed fist, and the Kirby.
There's the smart man right there. That's what I'm telling you.
And technically, it's one more box for shipping, which is
That's right.
probably an extra 250 to 300 for the ship. So it's not that okay. So divide by 2, so you're getting 2 extra busts for 6. Let's say worst case scenario, 650 each.
And those busts are going to be like 20 inches or 16 inches. Like they're big.
Well, that's the issue too. Is there's no way I'm going to be able to display all 3, but I mean, I can definitely put it into storage. I can have it and be like, hey, hell yeah, let me switch this out, but will I ever? I mean, Beast 51. Will you switch it out, or will you just display them? Is probably a better question.
Mm-hmm.
And for resale, then you got the deluxe or the prestige or whatever the fuck they call it.
That's true for the 800-ish more. That's not bad. Hey, Mudblood was asking, are you guys live streaming the Prime 1 showcase this Saturday? What do we think? Do we want to? I know Chasen's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Jason's doing his, yeah.
And well, shit, everyone and their mother is doing it. Batman statue collector's doing it.
I work this Saturday, so I can't.
How about TBD?
Yeah, we'll talk about
if
it.
we'll talk about it. If anything, if we don't, we'll go ahead and support Jason's stream.
I kind of thought you were, or we were kind of doing it with them.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Oh, I didn't know. I just assumed because we never talked about doing a live stream for it, so I thought it was kind of a collaboration.
Yeah.
No
Well,
collaborations.
I'm already doing their Friday stream with PCS,
Oh, are you?
So
Oh yeah, you might be taking over for me. Yeah.
So
Oh, I can't wait for that show.
yeah, that'll be a good one.
Talk about PCS Devastator.
They are going to announce that, aren't they?
Well, he's
What?
on the show.
Is he gonna? We're gonna talk about if he's gonna make it the right scale or not, right?
I got a few collectors that I've talked to that are going to tune in for the show because he's got to make that shit bigger than 30 inches. It's got to be 36 minimum.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, 30 is too small.
And if he shits the bed and decides to go 30 inches, and like my Starscream is going to be 2.5 inches taller than Devastator, I'm on the hunt for Imagineer Mart's Devastator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Any interest in this for anybody? Kind of a.
I don't think this looks good at all.
I don't think it looks very good.
Like the lightness is, I don't even know who that is. That's just some fucking guy.
Yeah,
And then
and a
like
small
that is
baby dinosaur.
that is not Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna peace out. I'm gonna let you guys keep going.
Okay.
All right, Mike, have a good one.
Okay.
All right, brother.
All right,
Yeah.
dudes. Thank you. See you, Aiden. See you
Yeah.
guys.
We'll talk to you.
Definitely.
The pose is weird too. Like he's petting the dinosaur, but not looking at the dinosaur. He's like hand on the hip, and he's it's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I think it looks like 80%, right? It looks a little bit like him.
I would give
Yeah.
that 65 to 70% on a good day.
Okay.
Do people like the movie enough to buy this?
You know what? I actually liked the movie, and I know
I like
most
the
people
first
didn't.
one.
I liked
They
the
did.
movie, like even the last one. I liked it. It's not
That
my
was-
favorite.
That
but I
was
didn't mind it.
garbage.
That
It was horrible.
It was more enjoyable than watching Black Panther.
And I have hope for Black Panther. If you think that's a good movie,
I said I enjoyed it. Yeah, I didn't mind it. It was entertaining. I enjoyed it.
yeah,
It's
it looks like
dinosaurs
my
eating
plumber.
people, man. It's
Looks like
entertaining.
my plumber. Oh my god.
Like, what's he posing
Another
for?
dinosaur.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Josh
Yeah,
Allen
sorry.
petting a dino. Yeah. We'll move on. Here you go, Shane. I know you
Oh yeah. What's really cool about this guy is he comes with that little fox, like the pet, as a side.
mhm.
I don't know if you have the picture of it, but anyway, it's a standalone piece, just a proximity piece that he comes with. Yeah, that right there.
Okay.
What I found out is that used to be that's an Autobot that infiltrated the Decepticon Justice Division, the DJD, that Tarn is the leader of. And they found out he was an Autobot. They lobotomized him and trapped him in his fox form, and now they keep him around as a pet. Like, if
Nice.
that isn't badass, I don't know what it is.
That is badass.
What it is.
That is
Like, that's
badass.
fucking awesome.
So how big is
That's
this going to be, Shane?
lobotomized Autobot.
How big is this going to be?
It's
Oh,
about
it's like
28 inches tall total,
This is a badass looking piece, bro. I like that.
but it's beefy. It's like 2 feet deep.
Yeah. I love that. Look at that, man.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I was really back and forth between him and Six Shot because he's got some nostalgia for me as the toy back in the day. But I just love this character and everything about it, and it looks badass.
Wow.
Yeah, it's definitely more imposing in my opinion.
Yeah, even though Six Shot is 4 inches taller, 5 inches taller. But yeah, look at that. That's fucking.
Yeah.
And he mimicked Megatron with a cannon on his arm, but he's got the double cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be a nice piece. Do you think you'll ever consider Six Shot down the road, or?
Yes. So, like I said, I have room for probably 8 or 9 Transformers.
Okay.
On my 3 shelves put together, and I have 5 with Tarn. Shockwaves going up for pre-order before the end of the year is what I was told by Azersi. So I'll be getting that. Also, their Megatron's coming out next year, so if I like that, I'll get that. If not, I'll buy another Megatron. So that already puts me at what, 7, 8? So I might have room for 1 or 2 more pieces. Depending how I lay them out. So I just don't know if I have room. If I knew for sure I'd have room for Six Shot, I would pre-order them too.
Yeah. Aiden, do you do Transformers at all?
No, but I do want that Prime 1 Megatron that just came out, or is coming out.
Yeah,
the desert
I got
one.
That on order.
That one looks dude. That looks amazing.
Which Prime 1 Megatron are you?
The one with the multimedia. He has like the cloak on. He's in the desert.
Oh,
sand on the base.
Yeah. I thought you meant the Prime 1 that got canceled that I had. I thought you were just
no.
Son of a bitch.
You wanted somebody else to gripe with you,
right? And I think the Queen Studios, or no, the Prime 1 coming up, the Jetwing, that looks freaking amazing.
Yeah,
I think that's going to be better than the Jet Power.
Yeah, I think if you could do Megatron and Jetwing, that's probably all you'd ever need, in my opinion.
Well, I do the Shockwave. That one to me is the holy
grail. If you could find it.
One of the best statues I've ever seen. I know a few people who have it, and that to me, that's just, if you can get that, honestly, that and Jet Power right now, those are the two. That's all you need for now until these other ones come out.
Yeah.
John, do you have the picture of Shockwave from Azersi that I sent you?
I think I do.
Yeah, that thing's going to be fucking awesome.
So that's more cartoon, more G1, right?
Yeah, I don't do Bayformers. I don't do movie pieces. Oh, with the exception to Star Wars, of course.
Yeah.
That looks amazing.
But yeah, I only do G1 or G1-esque.
Yeah, I liked what Jason said in the Batcave.
Oh God.
Well, to be fair, he is a scientist and stuff like that, right? He does experiments, so
yeah. Looks good.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Here's another picture you sent comparison to.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
those are the two best Hulks ever made, man. Nothing can top those two. I mean, if either or, you're good.
Yeah.
That quarter scale is just amazing looking.
Shane, you don't have this one, do you? XM?
No.
Okay.
No, the only Hulk I have right now, well, I have two. I have a custom Maestro on Throne.
Oh, okay.
And I have a Hulk versus Wolverine, the 1/5 scale, which if that piece was a 1/4 scale, that would be probably my favorite piece in my collection. But unfortunately, it's only 1/5.
Okay.
The sideshow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I used to have that one. I loved it.
I absolutely love it. But once Hulk comes in, I'm probably going to put this for sale.
Really?
Just because I only do one iteration, one statue of each character.
Yeah.
Right.
And Maestro, I consider his own thing. He's a different persona.
He's older, yeah.
What's up, Tom?
Hey, Tom.
What was this one?
That's Tweederhead Skeletor. So I'm going in on some of the Masters of the Universe line with Tweederhead. I got the Trapjaw on pre-order, and I'm going to grab Skeletor and
what scale are these?
They're 1/5, but like that Skeletor, the Trapjaw is 18 or 19 inches.
Okay.
So they're a big 1/5
Yeah.
scale.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
there she is.
Oh boy.
Shane, I'll let you take the helm on this one. So what?
Lord.
I hadn't heard about this controversy.
Yeah, so everyone knows like this portrait was a fucking mess. Like a mess. Granted, the pictures, the lighting was bad, but you could just tell the sculpt was not there.
There we go.
Like, and this is a repaint that they did, and it looks better. But now to me, it just looks anime. Like it doesn't look real. And so allegedly, Queen Studios reached out to the person who took the original pictures and asked them to take the pictures down because it's giving too much, negativity towards the piece. Now, that's allegedly. There's no proof, but that is what's going around. If they did that, I'd say a big fuck you. I'll keep whatever pictures on I want. Because clearly it's not just the lighting, it's your sculpt is shit. But it is what it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have the white one on order, so.
Oh, the one with the big fucking moose knuckle.
I need to find somebody to probably take over it.
Lady
Well,
boy.
look, here's what you guys can do. If you decided to keep it, this could blend in with the comic line, in my opinion. So even though it kind of has like a little movie feel to it, but if you just placed it with your comic statues, it might look all right. Maybe.
Yeah, too bad I don't do comic for Marvel.
Yeah.
Maybe Shane will want it.
No. If you ship this to me for free, I'd return to sender.
God.
And don't get me wrong, like the body and that looks good. The sculpt looks good. Like
right.
Queen does good. I know I'm shitting on Queen right now, but Queen Studios does good work for the most part. They really missed it with this one, with the portrait. And there really is something going on down there. It looks like she's got like a small cock or a moose knuckle in a white suit. Like there's a big bulge to the side that shouldn't be there.
And the hard part is a lot of these pieces sold out relatively quick because I jumped on the pre-order and it sold out pretty quick. But then it kind of makes you a little gun shy to jump on pre-orders anymore, to wait till final photos come out, because anymore you're seeing a lot of people dumping their pre-orders.
Yep. And how does that affect you? This is what you do. It's got to affect you directly, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
People not wanting to PO, and when you hear this stuff on live streams, it's got to affect people ordering from you as well.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
There's a question for you, Shane.
Yes, I did. I pre-ordered it on the weekend through the Todd Father.
Here's one you sent.
I just thought it was
Solomon
cool.
Grundy, huh?
Yeah, there's one custom Solomon Grundy that came out many years ago. I think the edition was like 10 or 20. But this looks really cool. I can't imagine how big this is going to be with that base, because Grundy's a big guy as it is.
Dude, I'd be tempted by this.
Quarter scale.
I'd be tempted by this.
This is really nice.
This is a custom one, right? That what's her name painted? She painted the proto.
Yeah, exactly.
Tidinun.
I don't know her name.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see too much of him.
No, and Grundy's a really cool character.
Yeah,
I really like Grundy.
Yeah.
This is a great piece, man.
This again, just a custom. I saw it. I thought that was really cool. So
yeah. And that kind of begs the question. We kind of wanted to come up with a topic between custom and licensed statues. Do you like customs? Do you only buy licensed? Me and Aden kind of talked about it.
Jesus.
What's your stand? We'll get your thoughts first, Shane, because I know you kind of dabble more into customs and
so I would say out of all my statues, I probably have, rough guess, I don't know, 60, give or take. 60, and wow. I would say probably 40% of those are 35-40% are customs. Maybe a third yeah, a third to a half are customs, and you got to love the low edition size. You got to love that you're going to get characters or characters of different types done that won't get done by licensed companies. So that's good, like the freedom that they have to do when it's unlicensed. But then you also get fucked over a lot easier by customs, and there's definitely pros and cons to both.
Mm-hmm.
You're a lot more safe going with a licensed company.
Yeah.
I like a good mix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's got to be the right piece.
What about you, Aden? I know you're not the biggest fan of customs.
Well, I started with customs. I've owned about 30 to 40 custom pieces myself. But the thing that we have to understand is you're not going to get the quality, the premium build. You're not going to get the paint unless it's a master painter. And let's be honest, you get a kit for $1,500, right? Well, that's got to be shipped to a master painter. You got to pay that shipping. Then you got to pay the painter. Then you got to pay the shipping back to you. So it's not even just about the quality all the time. It's the cost of having something that looks like it's licensed. You have to have it painted by a master painter. Otherwise, most of these factories are not doing a good job. They're not.
Yeah.
And I'm just getting to the point where I just feel like my love for customs isn't there anymore. So you get a piece in hand because the concept is so cool. And then you realize, man, this is not what I thought it would be. Then you got to sell it, and you take a huge loss because you're not going to cover that shipping that you paid.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta say, Aden, I agree with you on some points, and you're definitely not wrong in any points. But some things I disagree with you. I have a few customs. Well, that the paint's excellent,
good.
And it wasn't a master painter; it's factory paint.
Yeah.
And as you know, licensed companies, they shit the bed on paint all the time. So I don't think that's really a point for contention with paint, because you get good and bad on licensed and unlicensed.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I really haven't. Go ahead.
Oh, I had the remember that Omega Red custom, the quarter scale? That one, the factory did a really, really good job, and I had that one in my possession. So, you're right on that as well. So you got good and bad from both.
Like I got the Mac Doom. He's painted fantastically.
Well, Miguel and those guys were good, man. All their statues were good from
that custom Kingpin. Is just done great. MYC Emperor is done really well. Like there's quite a few. The A3 Hulk, Alpha 3 Red Hulk is done well. Although I got it repainted because it came broken, and I wanted it darker anyway. But yeah, there's a few customs that are done really well. You
just got to be selective. Yeah, you got to be selective. Like, you guys seen that Silver Surfer by Wicked, the one where you can pose the board like either laying horizontally or you can move it off the base. That paint job was pristine. So yeah, you're right. You just got to be selective. There's a handful of studios out there that use a good factory. So, I agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think the only customs I have, I got the custom Omni-Man. I mean, I think customs serve a purpose when nobody else, like license, isn't being made, But there are stuff like when you see a Venom or a Wolverine, like there's, I swear, thousands of them out there. I just can't even keep up with them.
Well, my favorite Venom is still the original XM. That's in my opinion, that's still my best Venom.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah. But then, I think like NYC, for instance, I mean, for Star Wars people, they make stuff that, quite frankly, will never be made, at least for a long time. But
yeah, if it wasn't for like Dan, Michael, Bill, making their, we would never see these characters be made.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't get a Darth Nihilus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not going to get a Grand Admiral Thrawn. Now you will with the Ahsoka show coming up. Right? But it's all going to be, the actor. Well, I don't want the fucking actor.
Mm-hmm. This is a good point. Some of these customs people that I just got a piece in last week, I ordered July 2019. Was supposed to be done in a couple months, but at least I finally got it.
A couple of months?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Some of these customs take 2-3 years to come in. However, there's some Prime
There's
One
license.
pieces that take
Yeah.
a year or two to come in too. So
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of it too is a lot of these commissioners and seeing things from a different perspective. I'm not just a statue collector, like I told you guys. I come from an art background, so like I see some of the stuff they're doing, and it's like they don't know what they're doing. They really don't. They're excited maybe, or maybe they just want to do it for a business. But I feel like some of this stuff is like, what in the world,
Yeah.
I feel like you got to have heart and passion behind it. That should be your starting point, and then you go out there and you commission a piece. But if you're just doing it just to do it, and I don't know, man, I just see too much of that. There's too many custom studios now, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. And
yeah, there's
lastly,
definitely too many customs.
Oh yeah.
talk about Prime 1 event. What are we hoping for? And we'll include those in the chat. What are you guys hoping for in the Prime 1 event?
Well, I said on the Collectors Enable group what I'm hoping for, and then chasing shit all over my face. But I'm hoping for G.I. Joe. I'm hoping for, I don't even remember what the fuck else, Transformers. And I'm hoping for, well, I was hoping for Star Wars, but I don't think that's going to happen.
That would be sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Would you want Prime 1 to get the Star Wars license of any of the companies?
Oh,
Sure. Then we could have 13 different fucking colored Darth Vaders. Absolutely. Can't wait to get my fucking white suit Darth Vader, my gold Darth Vader.
The red one.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, I would love it. Prime 1 does amazing work. Absolutely.
Yeah.
If they could do a
What
character
about-
that hasn't been done yet, I don't think they will, but
No. Well, what about that Batman on Throne? That one's I think
that tactical Batman,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to get that originally, and now I just don't have room for it with the LBS Hulk
Yeah.
and that. The pedestal I was going to put it on, I'd much rather have Hulk than Batman.
Yeah. I really hope that they hit with having the Catwoman. I hope they hit the 89 Batman Begins.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. But I mean, how many more comic Batmans are they going to hit on?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Well, like you said earlier, I mean, how many more variants of Batman are there? I mean, you got Rebirth, we've got Future State already, we've got, I mean, just about every Batman's been tackled. So
yeah. More Lord of the Rings. I think that line's going to go deep. I don't know. I'm wondering if we'll get a Gandalf finally. But we'll see. There's just so much that they could do.
What are you hoping for, John?
Me?
Yeah.
Mainly the 89 Batman Returns is probably what I'm hoping for the most, and probably I'd be curious what they do with Gandalf. Will they do one like on horse or something? Would be cool. Kind of like the Wonder Woman they did,
Yeah, that would be
something
cool,
big. Would be cool. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be.
I don't know what more I'd really want though from Lord of the Rings. So,
what's up, Mark? And to answer Mike's question, yeah, that's Serpentor. He asked me my favorite G.I. Joe character. I said it's Cobra Commander. I am, for the last 8 months, have been helping to design a custom Cobra Commander statue. Going to be 1/4 scale. It should have been done by now, but we're right on the last phase. It's the base and everything's been already done. We're just waiting for the sculptor to do the all the big tweaks I showed him to redo, and then hopefully that goes for sale. I'm hoping first quarter 2023, and I can't wait to get that. Just having a piece that you designed and came up with the ideas for and helped design, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. There you go. Shane wants to have Hobbit.
I didn't see any. There are no dwarves in the Hobbit.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if they get these license. I don't know what they would do with them if they did. I could see more House of Dragons, possibly. I don't know.
Yeah, you'd figure they have to go, or not have to, but they're going to go with, what's popular right now, like at the moment, what's popular. Oh,
Yeah.
what I would love to see is a fucking Prime 1 Voltron statue.
Oh, yeah, you talked about
shit.
That would be, you give me a fucking 3-foot tall Voltron, I'm in. And not like an overly modernized, but not like a shitty block one too, like just a good Voltron. The way they do their G.I. Joe, right? They make it a little modernized, but it's definitely classic fucking G.I. Joe. You give me a Voltron that's 3 feet tall, I'm in.
Yeah.
That's what
one
I
I'd like to see from Game of Thrones if they continue that line is the Hound. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'd be done with Game of Thrones if they did that. But
Kevin.
Screw
Mike
those
and
Power
stupid
Rangers.
Power Rangers. The
Good
only
thing
good thing
Mike
about
isn't
Power
here.
Rangers is the Kimmy, the Pink Ranger. That's it.
Real quick, I'm gonna pull up those photos you sent.
Oh, the Mud Trooper.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's like it pays homage to like a World War II soldier, right? It's really cool.
Prime 1 just announced something.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Your favorite. More dinosaurs.
More fucking dinosaurs. Yeah, baby.
They must sell dinosaurs well.
I mean, you know what? If people collect dinosaurs are super cool. So
yeah,
if anyone collects them, good for you. If I had the space and the money, maybe I would. But there's just so many. Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I wish they would do more of the Jurassic Park stuff, like the Jeep or something, like kind of like what Iron Studios did, where the T-Rex gets out, kind of diorama.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
that's cool.
I don't think they have the license for it.
And yes, Kevin, it's the MYC Mud Trooper coming up.
Yeah, this looks nice.
Oh, the details are crazy. Wait till you see the one of the puddle. I love it. With the resin in there, it looks so good.
And I'm trying to stay away from MYC. Dang it.
Why? You're
There
not a
we go.
big Star. Yeah, look at that. That looks fantastic.
Yeah, that looks good.
You're not a Star Wars collector anyway, though, John.
Me?
Yeah, not a big Star Wars anyway.
Enough to have a Chewbacca bust.
Right, but in terms of statues,
Um,
like, do you even have any Star Wars statues?
yeah, I got the MYC Palpatine with the Royal Guards behind. You can see them.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that.
I got the Sideshow Django and Boba with the Iron Studios Mando. I got the XM Luke Snowspeeder. I got the small Rancor.
All right, we get it. I'm a fucking asshole. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I got the Jabba. I got the Sideshow Darth Vader, but I'm going to sell it.
And that's it? That's
yeah. Actually, I got Revan and Malik, but I'm selling those.
Son of a bitch. Of course you do.
I had the
You're
Mythos.
selling those? Those are probably two of my favorite pieces you just mentioned.
I got the Mythos Vader, the first one. The Asajj Ventress. So I got plenty.
Okay, so I'm an asshole. That's fine.
You said it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with it.
But was there anything else you guys wanted to hit on? Anybody in the audience?
I don't know. Everyone done making fun of me? Jumping on my fucking nuts today?
NYC's. Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing very well with that.
They look great. I just don't have the space for them.
Yeah, me neither. Another thing I thought about doing with this, my open shelf, getting like a DeLorean, the Ecto 1, like getting some vehicles, but I really want a Voltron in the future. Like if they ever come out with a Voltron, I'll kick myself. I need a Voltron.
You would consider the Ecto 1, huh? Even though it's not the original?
The space for it, yes.
Okay.
Because I loved Ghostbusters growing up. It's got that nostalgia factor for me big time.
Mm-hmm.
But Voltron, I was so big into Voltron growing up. Voltron and Transformers. I can't tell you how many times they fucking teamed up and killed all my G.I. Joes and He-Man. It was great.
Is there any other vehicles you would consider other than the Ecto? Like a DeLorean, would you ever consider that?
DeLorean, yeah. The A-Team van, maybe. I was pretty big into the A-Team growing up.
Okay.
Ninja Turtle van.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
What about the Batman, the OG Batman from the TV show, the Batmobile?
Go fuck yourself, Kevin.
I think Nathan got that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Batmobile.
The original Batmobile?
Yeah, from the show.
Yeah. That's fantastic. I love the original one. It's my favorite Batmobile.
Real quick, Donald, what do you think of those shipping prices?
I didn't see them for Ahsoka. What were they?
I think for boat, if I remember right, was like $300. It's ridiculous.
For Ahsoka?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin, Knight Rider. That's another good one. Oh, General Lee, Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, love the Dukes growing up, man. Oh, God. Just some good old boys.
There's a question for you, Aden. Did you paint the background on your Silver Surfer display?
Oh, no. I get images from Google. 4K, 8K, yeah, and I send it to a local guy who prints on canvas and stretches it and frames it. Yeah, so all my art is all custom.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Nearly collapsed. Yeah, I hear you. And that's the thing. Like, I love NYC, but man, the secondary market is terrible. Because I've had the Shore Trooper Leader, and I have Captain Rex. I haven't even unboxed them. I've been trying to sell them forever. I think I've went down to like 800 shipped on them. I've seen somebody else, they're like $600 and they still couldn't get rid of it.
So they
I got my
what was that?
I got my Mando for $450. I don't even have a bite on it. Well, that's not true. I had 2 people bite on it, but they're just wasting my fucking time.
What were you saying, Aiden?
No, I was saying so that company, they do all Star Wars.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'd like
NYC?
to get a one. Yeah, I like to get a 1/3 Vader. I really, really want a 1/3 Vader.
They have the best, arguably the best Vader on the market, and it was 1/3. They had a 1/4 and a 1/3.
Yeah, I think they only did like 30 of the 1/3 or something. It was
yeah.
And once it came out, everybody wanted one. I think he said he's going to do more, as far as I know.
Yeah. I wonder if Michael will ever venture into the 1/3. He's pretty successful on the 1/4, so I don't think he will.
You would think, like what Dan does, just offer both.
Yep.
Why not? Even if it's like 30 1/3, 20 or 30 1/3, I'm sure he would have enough to do it.
I don't know how much the overhead costs for these statue makers, but you got to think they come out with a statue, an ES of 100, they charge 100 or charge $1,000 per statue. There's $100,000 right there on that one statue. I wonder what the overhead is once you go all the factory workers and the printing, the resin, the painting. I wonder what kind of money they're making on those kind of statues.
Well, I was actually going to commission a piece, and I was told you got to get a sculptor, right? So the sculptor could be 10 to maybe sometimes 15,000, just depending on how good the sculptor is.
Okay.
So you got to pay 10 to 15 there. I was told to expect about 25 to 30 grand. That's how much it costs to make everything. Yeah, factory costs, all that stuff. Yeah.
So when you say 25, that's not including the sculptor. That's just factory.
No, including the sculptor. Everything, all in 25 to 30 grand. Yeah.
So even if it was 40 grand, you're clearing 60 grand on a run of 100 statues.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good for yourself.
Legit.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking legit.
It is, but there's a risk of people backing out, not paying their POs.
100%.
You lose. Yeah, it's a really big risk. So you better hope that that shit sells and people pay their POs. So
well, that's why you got to listen to your customers and build a strong base.
Absolutely, yeah.
Reputation is everything in this game.
I agree, 100%. I agree.
Alrighty. Anything else, guys?
No, man.
Nope. No, that's
I
it for
appreciate
me.
you guys, man. This has been great.
Yeah, thanks, Aiden, for
It was
coming
nice
on.
having you, Aiden.
Definitely won't be the last time. I'm sure you stream. We'll have you on. Definitely for sure. But yeah.
Maybe I'll have better lighting. Kind of dark in here. I was like, I turned everything all the way up, and this is as good as it's gonna get.
So just for anyone who missed it, I know some people are talking in the chat. The Xerxes Shockwave, I've been told, is being released up for PO before New Year's. And then Megatron is next on the chopping block for them to come out with. They're already working on it. So hopefully we get that second quarter, 2023.
Yeah. Yeah.
And after that, I'm not sure what they're working on. So
yeah. One other thing, I know we talked about it last week about putting up a bracket for best statues of the year. We still are working on that. We'll get that hopefully rolled out, hopefully by the end of this week. So that should be fun. So make sure that you're in the group, like our Facebook, follow our YouTube. Make sure to, Aiden, you need to plug your new group.
Yeah, A-Plus. Yep.
Yep, A-Plus. Aiden's got a new group. So, all righty. Well, all you guys have a good night.
thanks for coming out, guys.
All right, guys. Later.